Hello guys, this is Nadeem from Maths TV. Hope you will like this video. Before starting, I just wanted to invite you to be a part of our YouTube family. You can do this by just clicking the red subscribe button. Also press the bell icon so that you get notifications for newly released videos. And do not forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. Without wasting your time, let us start. Hello guys, today we'll be going through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 Core 058033 May-June 2017. Question number 1. Some children choose their favorite ice cream flavor from chocolate, vanilla, strawberry and banana. Some of the results are shown in the pie chart. So chocolate is shown 72 degrees, 126 degrees, 8 children choose chocolate. Work out the total number of children. So 72 angle is for 8. So 72 divided by 8 will be 9. So each one will be, for each student it will be 9 degrees. So 360 divided by 9 will be equal to 40. So there will be 40 students in total, 40 children in total. B part, work out how many children choose vanilla. So vanilla is angle is 126. So divided by 9. So we will calculator to solve. 126 divided by 9 will be equal to 14. So there will be 14 children for vanilla. The rest of the children choose strawberry or banana. Twice as many children who choose strawberry as choose banana. So strawberry is twice as of banana. So we'll be calculating accordingly. Use this information to complete the pie chart. So 360 out of 360, 126 and 72 are gone. 126 and 72, these are gone. So we'll subtract this and we will get 360 minus 126 plus 72. So this will be equal to 162. So 162 are remaining. Now 162 are divided into twice as many children choose strawberry as banana. So they are divided into 3 portions, 2 portions for strawberry and 1 portion for banana. So we will be dividing them into 3. 162 divided by 3, this will give us 54. So 1 portion will be 54 and 54 multiplied by 3, 54 multiply by 3, multiply by 2, because it will be having 2 portions. The other one will be having 2 portions. Multiply by 2 will be 108. So this will be 108. D part, write down the flavor of ice cream that is the mode is most occurring is vanilla. So we'll write here vanilla. Now question number 2, the diameter of Earth is 12756 kilometers. Write this number in meters. Basically unit conversion, we have to convert kilometers into meters. So 12756 multiplied by 1000, this will be the meters. 12756 and 000 12756 1230, this will be in meters. B part, the distance from the Earth to the Moon is this many kilometers. Work out the time it would take to a car traveling at 100 km per hour to travel this many kilometers. So speed is equal to distance over time. So time will be equal to distance over speed. and distance we know is 384,000. This is the distance, and divided by the speed, which is 100 km. So two zeros cancel and answer will be 3840. But this answer will be in terms of hours, and they are asking give your answer in number of days. So in days we have to, so we'll be dividing this by 24. So 3840 divided by 24, 3840 divided by 24 will give us 160. So it will take 160 days. C part, the distance from the sun to the earth is 149.6 million kilometers. Write this million in standard form. So 1.496 into 10 raised to power 8, because we'll be shifting this one to after first non-zero number, shifting decimal after first non-zero number. We will get this 1.496 into 10 raised to power 8. 1.496 into 10 raised to power 8. This will be our answer. Then the diameter of a grain of salt is 1 into 10 raised to power minus 4 meters. We have to write this in ordinary numbers. So minus 4, the decimal will be shifted to the left. So it will be 0.0001. Similarly, this one, meters into millimeters. So 0.0001 and divided by 1000, because there are 1000 millimeters in 1 meter. So this will be equal to 0.1. We can use calculator also to solve this. 0.0001 and divided by 1000. This will be equal to, basically we have to multiply this in meters. Yeah, meters into millimeters, we will be multiplying it by 1000, then we will get the answer. So if we multiply by 1000, again 0.0001 and multiply by 1000, and we'll get 0.1. Yeah, now we'll get 0.1 and 0.1 will be our answer. Now we can move to next question, which is question number 3. And the McVeigh family go to the cinema. The cinema has 510 seats. The first 6 rows each have 16 seats. So 16 seats in 18 rows, and this one, and 8 rows in 20 seats, and all the other rows have 22 seats. So we can check 6 into 18. First 18, 6 rows are having 18. So 6 multiplied by 18 will give us 108. So 108 seats, and next 8 are having 20 seats. It means 160. So 8 multiplied by 20 will be equal to 160. And these all together will be having 160 plus 108 will be equal to 268. So 268 seats. So total is 510. So 510 minus 268 will be equal to 500 minus answer will be equal to 232. Basically 510, not 500. 510 minus answer will be 270. So we will calculate again. 510 minus 268 will be equal to 242. So 242 seats remaining, and 22 seats in each row. So 242 divided by 22 will give us, 11. So there will be 11 rows. So total number of, they are saying work out the total number of rows of seats in cinema. So total rows will be equal to 6 plus 8 plus 22 plus 11. Basically we calculated 11 just now. So 11 plus 6 plus 8, 11 plus 6 plus 8 will be giving us 25. So total rows will be 25 rows. 70% of 510 seats are occupied. Work out how many seats are occupied. So 70% of 510 we can calculate. So 70% of 510, this will be equal to 357. So 357 seats are occupied. This is what we can write here. Then the Mac family has 2 adults and 2 children. 2 adults, 2 children. And this is adult and children. Family ticket is 2 adult, 2 children for 24. Work out how much they save by buying a family ticket rather than a ticket for each person. So we can multiply this 2 adults, so 2 into 7.95 plus 2 children, so it will be 5.2 children, so it will be like this. So we can calculate this. 2 into 7.95 plus 2 into 5.95, and this will be giving us 27.8. So instead of paying 27.8, family ticket is 24. So 27.8 minus 24 is equal to 3.8. So they saved $3.8. So our answer will be $3.8. Hopefully you are getting this. Then C part, the film starts at 14:15 and lasts for 116 minutes. So this is the starting time, this is the duration. Work out the time. So 14 hours 15 minutes, this one, and plus 0 hours and 116 minutes, and answer will be 1611. So we can write here 1611, and for the working also we can write this plus 116, this will be equal to 1611. Then popcorn is sold in tubs. So these are the 3 sizes. Work out which tub of popcorn is the best value for money. You must show your working. So for the first cup, small cup, it is 1.60 dollars for 70 grams. For 1 gram it will be 70 over 1.60, and we will get 70 divided by 1.60, and this will be equal to 43.75. And if we check next one, which is $2.30 for 100 grams, so one will be buying 100 gram over 2.30, and this will be equal to 100 divided by 2.30 will give us 43.48, and next will be 3.15. We can buy 135 grams, so one will be buying 135 over 3.15, and this will give us 135 divided by 3.15, and 3.15, this one, and this will be equal to 42.86. Now if we check, this is the maximum is this one, which is 43.75, so it will be small packet will be best buy. Question number 4, measure the reflex angle at A. So reflex angle we know is this outer angle. What we will be doing, we will be measuring this angle and we can do 360 minus that one. So how we can measure this angle? So we will be fixing compass protector over here basically, and this is like 32, this is 32, so we can write this one 32. So this angle will be the reflex angle, which is 180 minus 32, and 180 minus 32 will be equal to 140. Sorry, not 180, this will be 360. 360 minus 32 will be 328, so we can write answer 328 degrees. This will be 328 degrees. So this will be our answer. Now this B part, find the value of B. This angle, these two lines are parallel, so this angle is 68, this will also be 68 degrees, and because this is corresponding angle, so we'll write corresponding because corresponding angle. C part, find the value of C, D and E. This is C, so this is 36, these two are equal, so these two will also be equal. So 180 minus 36 will be equal to 144 divided by 2 will be 72, so this angle is 72 degrees. C part is 72 degrees. Then we have to find this 80, this one 180 minus 72 D. So 180 minus 72 will give us 108. So we'll write 108. Now this is 108. Now we need this angle, and this angle will be, if we extend this, so this angle will be equal to this angle. So this will be 72 degrees. So we can write 72 degrees. Hopefully you are understanding everything. Now question number, same question but D part. A regular polygon has 24 sides. Work out the size of one of the interior angles of the polygon, and we know that sum of exterior, this is regular polygon has 22 sides. So 360 divided by number of sides will give us the exterior angle. So this will be 360 divided by 24 is equal to 15. So this is 15 degrees is the interior angle, exterior angle. We have to find interior angle. So exterior angle will be equal to 15 degrees. So interior angle will be equal to 180 minus 15 degrees, which is equal to 165 degrees. So our answer will be 165 degrees. C part, town Y is 6.7 kilometers from town X. This is town X. So town Y is 6.7 kilometers. The bearing of town Y from town X is 113. So we'll have to mark 113. Scale is given, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. First of all, we will mark 113, so we can fix protector over here. So 113, this is 100, 110, 112 and 13. So after marking this 113, we'll have to draw this line. 113, we can draw this line 113. Then we have to take 6.7. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1 centimeter. So we can make arc of 100 and basically 6.7. So 6.7, we can open compass exactly 6.7. And after opening the compass, we'll have to put compass over here, and make arc of 6.7. So after making an arc, we will write this one position as y, and this will be 6.7 centimeters, and 6.7 centimeter will be equal to 6.7 kilometers in actual length. So this is the drawing. Hopefully you understood this. First of all, we have taken this bearing, which is 113 degrees. We have taken bearing and we have drawn this line. After drawing this line, we have extended, we have found this point y by cutting this arc at 6.7 centimeters. Now F part, give the correct mathematical name for each of the shapes described below. I am a quadrilateral. I have two quadrilateral, mean 4 sides, 2 pair of parallel sides, but no right angle. There is no right angle, so it can't be rectangle, it can't be square. So I have 2 lines of symmetry. So 2 lines of symmetry. So it is surely rhombus. So a rhombus is having these conditions satisfied. I am a quadrilateral, again 4 sides, and I have 1 pair of opposite angles that are equal. I have 1 line of symmetry. So these 3 conditions are satisfied in shape kite. So we will write here kite. Then question number 5. Question number 5 is saying someone makes a fruit cake. The recipe needs 175 grams of sugar, 200 grams of butter, 225 grams of flour, and the ratios is this one. We have to write this ratio in simplest form. So 175 ratio 200 ratio 225, and everything is divisible by which number? If we check by, for example, by 25, so 175 divided by 25 will be equal to 7, and 200 divided by 25 will be equal to 8, and this one will be 9. So simplest ratio is 7, 8, 9. So we can write here. The recipe needs a total of 600 grams of fruit. The ratio of this is this much. So work out the mass of each. So 4, basically 600 grams. 600 grams is divided into 8 portions. 4 plus 3 plus 1 will be 8. So 600 grams divided by 8 will be equal to 600 divided by 8 will be equal to 75. So each portion will be 75. First one will be sultanas is equal to 4 into 75. Second one will be currants will be equal to 3 into 75, and last one will be raisins will be 1 into 75. So we will calculate this. 75 multiplied by 4 will be equal to 300. So this will be 300, and 75 multiplied by 3 will be 225. This will be 225. This will be 75. So we can write here answers 300. This will be 225. This will be 75. Hopefully you understood this as well. Then the cake can be made in either cylindrical tin or square based tin. The cylindrical tin has a radius of this much, and in this tin the cake is 5 centimeter high. Show that the volume of the cake is this much to 2 significant figures. So volume of for example cylindrical square base, this one is what? Pi, basically cylindrical tin, this one cylindrical radius is this. So pi r square and multiply by h, which is 5. So multiply by h. Pi into radius is 10, so 10 square multiplied by 5, and this one will be pi into 10 squared into 5, and this will be equal to 15 1570.79, or approximately we can write equal to 1571. Now next question. Next part is second part, which is in the square base 10 the cake is 4 centimeter high. Now this is height is 4 centimeter, this height is 4 centimeter, the volume of the cake is this much, so volume is given, so square based, so this side is for example x, this side is also x, so x into 4 is equal to 1600, so x square is equal to 1600 divided by 4, which is equal to 400, so x is equal to plus minus 400, which is equal to plus minus 20. We will ignore minus because volume cannot be negative, so x will be equal to 20 centimeters. Length cannot be negative. Okay, the mass m grams of the cake is 1340 grams, this much. Correct to nearest 20 grams. Complete the statement. So nearest 20 we will be dividing by 2 and we will get 10, so we'll be adding plus minus, we'll be making this much for lower and upper bound. So this can be 1330 and it can be 1350, so this is lower bound and upper bound. We cannot switch these to D part. The number of kilocalories in 1/4 of the cake is this much. 1/4 of the cake is this much. The whole cake is cut into 12 equal portions. So first of all we will multiply this by 4 so that we can get the whole number of calories of the cake. So this will be 1290 multiplied by 4, and then we will divide by 12 to get calories in one portion. So this will be 4 multiplied by 1290 and divide it by 12 and we will get answer 430. So 430 will be kilocalories answer. Second part, the daily recommended number of kilocalories for Simon is 2000 kilocalories. Work out the number of kilocalories in one piece of cake as a percentage of this one. So one piece of cake as a percentage, we can take 430 divided by 2000 into percent, which is 100. So we can calculate this. So this will be 430 divided by 2000 and multiply by 100. This will be equal to 21.5%. 21.5% we can write here. Now next question is question number 6. Question number 6 is saying complete the table of values for y is equal to this one. So if we replace -2 in this, so by the help of calculator I replace one value, the rest you can practice. So -2 and whole square, and then comes -4 into -2 and -6. This will be giving us 10. Similarly you can replace the other values. I'll copy the other values to save time so that we can quickly finish this. So these will be the values. On the grid, draw the graph of this one. So we have to draw this graph -2 and 10. So 10 will be this point, then -1 and 0 will be this point, and next -1 and 0 I have to show, basically it's over here. So this will be -1 and 0, this one -1 and 0. Next point is 0 and -6. 0 and -6 will be over here. Next is 1 and -8. So 1 and -8 will be over here. Next point is 2 and -6. So 2 and -6 will be this point, and 3 and 0 will be this one, and next is 4 and 10, so we can move the page above. So 4 and 10 will be this point, and then we have to draw the graph basically. So to draw the graph, we can rotate the page, so we can draw a graph like this one. This should be a smooth curve, and by practice you can achieve the perfection basically over here like this. So almost we have achieved a little difference, but it will work. So this one I will change the direction so that we can draw properly. You can erase it, and then we can retry to draw this one. So this will be like this one. So now next target is to reach over here. This will be up to 3, then we'll have to draw from here also up to this line, and this one is a little bend, so you can draw like this, so it's almost smoother curve. So this one we have drawn. So this is what we have drawn the graph, and next section of this B part of this question 6 is on the grid draw the line y is equal to 5. So y is equal to 5 will be this line, and we can draw this line y is equal to 5. And then they are saying next use your graph to solve the equation. So we have to check the values. So values will be basically we have to, okay, if we check the values for B part 2, we have to check where this y is equal to 5 line is intersecting these 2 points. So this is minus 1.5 x value, and this will be 3.5. So we'll write here minus 1.5 and this will be 3.5. These 2 points we have to indicate over here, and explain why the equation this has no solutions. Because this is saying this equation is equal to minus 9, and if we check our graph is up to minus 8. So minus 9 will be below this one, so it will not be intersecting. So we'll write minus 9 is below minus 8 of the curve. D1, write down the equation of the line of symmetry. So if we check this graph, this is the line of symmetry. X is equal to 1 is line of symmetry. So curve is symmetric about this line, so we can write x is equal to 1. And then they are saying use the symmetry of the graph to complete this statement. So for example, if x is over here and it is at 1, now we have to move this one to x is equal to 7. So it means 6 units this side will reach to 7. Now this side also will have to move 6 units. So from 1, if we move to left, it will be minus 5. So our answer will be minus 5. Hopefully you got this as well. Now next, Question number 7. Question number 7 is the diagram is provided. The diagram shows the travel graph for a bus traveling between 3 towns. A part, for how many minutes does the bus stop at Wegmouth? So at this duration, how much is this duration we have to tell. So each box is equal to 5 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So this will be 20 minutes. Then this will be 20 minutes. Second part, write down the time the bus leaves Wegmouth. So the bus leaves Wegmouth at this point, and this point, if we check, will be basically leaving is this one. So at this location, this will be 5 minutes lesser than 12, which will be 11:55. So we can write here 11:55. The speed of the bus from this location to this one is this much. Then change this to meters per second. So 96 kilometers. Kilometers can be changed into this is kilometers per hour. So kilometers will be changed by multiplying it with 1000. Now it will be meters. This is gone, and hours will be changed into minutes and then into seconds. Now this is seconds. Hour is gone because we require meter per second, meters per second. So now we will be multiplying this one 96 with 1000 and divided by 3600. This will be meters per second, and this will be 96000. 96000 divided by 96000 will be divided by 3600, and this will be equal to 26.66. So 26.66 meter per second, and our answer will be 26. We can write 7 meter per second. On the journey back to this location, the bus stops for 15 minutes, and in this one, it then travels at a constant speed of 64 kilometers per hour. So we have to complete the travel graph. So it is going back. So for this part, if we check on journey is from this location to this one, 15 minutes stopped at this. So they have drawn for this portion, they have drawn this is over here up to this one they have drawn. So 15-minute break. So 5, 10 and 15. Up to this much it is stoppage. So we can draw straight line up to this one. So this will be the straight line, and after that it then travels at a constant speed of 64 kilometer to Seatown. So 64 speed is equal to distance over time. We'll have to check how much time it is taking. So time will be equal to distance over speed. Distance is if we check from here, distance is 16 kilometers, and 16 kilometers is divided by the speed, which is 64, and 16 divided by 64 will be equal to 1/4, and 1/4, if we convert into minutes, we will press this button, we'll get 15 minutes. So which is 15 minutes. So 15 minutes time it took to reach to back situation. So this is 5, 10, 15. So at this location we'll be back. So this is the complete graph which we have done for this part, which is 3 marks. B part, this one we have done. Now C part, a cyclist leaves Seatown at 11:15 and travels at a constant speed to Wegmouth. She arrives in Wegmouth at 12:30. So 12:30 she is arriving. Arriving time is 12:30. It means over here. this location. On the travel graph, draw this journey. So 11:15, cyclist leaves Seamount at 11:15. So 11:30 is this one, 11:15 will be this location. From this location, travels at a constant speed and reaches at this. So we will draw the line, straight line, because constant speed. So we will be drawing this like this, and then the next part after this one is write on the time when the cyclist meets the bus. So if we check this one, this line is 12, this is 12:05, this is 12:10, but this is a little lesser than 12:10. So we can write 12:09. So 12:09 I'm writing here. How far is the cyclist from Weymouth when she meets the bus? So how far is the cyclist from Weymouth? So from Weymouth, how far is this? So it is like, if we check the distance, it is around here. So 32 and 20, like we can say this is like 23. So we can write 32 minus this is 23, so this will be equal to 9. So we can write this as 9 kilometers. Then D part, Mrs. Jones travels on the bus to Weymouth. The probability, now this is probability section. So probability, she stands on the bus is 0.4. Write down the probability that she does not stand. That will be 1 minus 0.4, and that will be equal to 0.6. So we'll write 0.6. Mrs. John travels on the bus 85 times. Work out the expected number of times that she stands in the bus. So stands in a bus will be 0.4. Standing is 0.4, so 0.4 into 85 will be equal to 0.4 into 85 will be equal to 34. So 34 times she will be standing. E part, in 1 week the bus driver works 5 days. On 4 days he works from 9 to 5, and on 1 day he works from 3 to 10. Find the total number of hours he works in the week. So 9 to 5 will be 8 hours. This will be 8 hours, and this will be 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. will be 7 hours. So this will be 5. This will be 4, so this will be 8 into 4 will be 32. 32 plus 7, so 32 plus 7 will be equal to 39. So this will be 39 hours. Each day he is paid $18 per hour before 7. After 7 p.m. he is paid 25% extra. So we have to calculate how much the bus driver is paid for this week. So before 7 will be this time, and in this time also 7 to 10 will be 3 hours only. So we'll have to 36 hours will be paid by 18 hours and $18, and this will be equal to 18 into 36 will be equal to 648, and remaining 3 hours will be paid by 3%, 25% extra. So 100, and we can calculate 125% of 18, and we will get 125 of 100 into 18. This will be equal to 22.5. So 22.5, so 3 into 22.5 will be equal to, multiply by 3 will be equal to 67.5. So we can add this one, 67.5 plus 648 will be equal to 715.5. So 715.5 will be our answer. So again, what we have done, we have calculated the number of hours which are after 7, and we have multiplied them by the higher rate, which is 22.5, and then we have calculated 36 hours by rate of 18 and added them, and we got the answer 715.5. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now question number 8, the quadrilateral ABCD is a scale. Drawing of a farmer's field is this one. This is a scale drawing they have done. Write down the mathematical name of this quadrilateral. This is basically trapezium. So trapezium. Then the side of the field AB is 28 meters. Side is 28 meters. Complete this statement. So side is 28 meters. This one is 28 meters. The scale of the diagram is 1 centimeter to this one. So we'll have to measure this. So we can rotate the page and check the measurement. This is 6.4. So 6.4, if exactly 6.3 basically, or 6.4 in the middle. So I'm taking 6.4. If we are taking 6.4 centimeters, before solving this, you will have to keep in mind that diagrams in published paper are a little smaller, and the paper which originally students are getting, they are a little bigger in size. So whatever our results, we will be calculating according to this shape. So 28 divided by 6.4, 28 divided by 6.4 will be equal to, if we divide this one by 28 divided by 6.4, we will get 4.375. But in the marking scheme, they have given answer as 4. Why? Because this length in original paper, this length is 7 centimeters. 7 centimeters. If we are taking marking scheme length which is 7 centimeter, then we will get this answer as 4. So hopefully you understand this complication, because published paper is a little reduced one. So we are not getting exact paper, it's a little reduced one. So reduced calculation is this one, but the marking scheme calculation also I have shown you, that will be 28 divided by 7 will be equal to 4. This will be marking scheme calculation. Now second part, work out the actual area of the field in meters square. So actual area of the field in meters square. So we can use trapezium rule, which is 1 by 2 into A plus B into H, and A plus B into H. So A plus B into H. Now to apply this formula, we have to calculate A plus B, which are opposite sides. And again, there will be variation between results. This side is 7.2, so 7.2 centimeter. And if we check this side, which is the lengthier side, this lengthier side is 11 centimeter. 11 centimeter. So if we apply this one, 7.2 multiply by the conversion factor, we can, this is basically 4.37, we can multiply this by 4.375, and this one also 4.375. and this will be equal to 7.2 into 4.375 will be equal to 31.5. This side is 31.5, and this side also 11 multiplied by 4.375, and this is equal to 48.125. 48.125. This one 48.125. Now we will be adding this one and this one, a plus b into h, which is 28 meters. So we can write here 1 by 2 into a, which is 31.5, plus b, which is 48.125, into h, which is 28. So now we can calculate this. This will be 1 over 2 into 31.5 plus 48.125, and this will be 28, and this will be equal to, there is a syntax error, so multiplication sign. This will be equal to 1114.75. This is, as I told you in the start of the question, that this is a little smaller in size. This diagram which is published is in smaller in size. So if we calculate in the marking scheme, they have given answer. This is our answer. Marking scheme has given 1120, which is more than this. Why more than this? Because this drawing is shrinked one. So if we will be applying the same method on the marking scheme diagram, this we will be getting answer 1120. Hopefully you understood this. The field has two fences. Each fence extends across the field until it meets another side. Fence 1 is perpendicular bisector of CD. So we have to draw perpendicular bisector of CD. To draw perpendicular bisector of CD, we will be rotating the page and bisecting CD by the help of compass, and we will be opening compass a little more than half, like this one, and we'll make arc above and below the line, and then we'll be keeping this size and making the second arc above also and below also. I will show you how I have made. This is the arc. These are the two arcs below, and these are the two arcs above, and now we will join these two arcs by the help of the scale. So by the help of scale we can draw this one. So what I will do, outside this I will be drawing with dotted line, and inside I will be drawing solid line, because we have to use that solid line. And then the second part of this one, fence 2 is bisector of angle ABC. So angle ABC will be this one. So we'll be now bisecting this angle ABC. To bisect this angle, what we will be doing, we'll be taking an arc like this one. After drawing this arc, we will be opening the compass a little more, and we will be drawing two arcs, one from here and the second from here. So this is how we have drawn two arcs. After drawing these two arcs, now we can draw angle bisector, and our angle bisector should be touching this boundary line also. So these are the two fences which we have drawn. They are saying using a straight edge with compass only, construct the two fences. On the diagram, show all your construction arcs. If you see, we have shown all construction arcs over here. And then D part, the region of the field that is 16 meters or less from A. 16 meters or less from A is planted with wheat. So 16 meters or less from A. So 16 meters or less. How we'll be taking, like this one, we can take scale as 4, so 4 divided by 4 will be 16, so 4 centimeters will open and make arc. I will move page a little so that you can see this. So from here 4 centimeter arc, we can draw like this one. So this is the arc. After drawing this arc, we have to construct and shade the region planted with wheat. So we will be drawing, we will be basically shading this area. Hopefully you are understanding this question. This construction questions specifically require a lot of practice, and hopefully you are getting this. And you must have subscribed the channel Maths TV. If you have not yet done, please subscribe the channel and also like the video. Press a bell icon so that you will be getting intimation for incoming videos. So, and also introduce this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers as well. So this extra portion we can erase. So this is the shaded portion which I have done. So hopefully you understood this. Work out the actual area of the region that is planted with wheat. So basically now we need the sector area. This one, this shaded area, which is sector area. So sector area formula is area is equal to theta over 360 into pi r squared, and theta we know is 90 degree. So 90 over 360 into pi, and r square, r is 4, so 4 square, and we can calculate this, and this will be 90 over 360 into pi, pi will be this one, and multiply by 16, 4 square will be 16, so this will be equal to 4 pi, which is 12 point, which is basically we have not taken square. Pi r square, r will be, basically r is 16 because we have, this is 4 centimeters which is reduced, which is scale drawing. So actual length is 16, so 16 square. If we take 16 squared, we will get answer as 201.06. So 201.06 will be our answer. This one will be our answer. This is done. Now next question, the last question is question number 9, which is transformation question. And transformation question is saying describe fully this one. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. A onto B. If we see this one, A is here, B is here. So it's basically inverted. And if we check the difference, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, so 3 units will be up to this one. So it's basically mirror line. If we draw mirror line, this will be the mirror line. So this is reflected, basically this is reflected about this line, which is x is equal to 1. So we can write here answer. I'll move page so that you can see properly. So here this is reflection. So we'll write reflection in line x is equal to 1. Then second part, describe fully the single transformation that maps A onto C. A onto C. A onto C. If you see A and C, it's the same, just displaced, just change the location, translation. So if we check this corner, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units down. So 10 units left. 10 units left will be minus 10, and 5 units down will be minus 5. So this is translation. So we'll write translation. by this vector. So hopefully you got this as well. On the grid, draw the image of triangle A after rotation of 270 degree clockwise about 4 5. We will be using tracing paper for this. So by the help of tracing paper I will be rotating it, and it's very easy to rotate by the help of tracing paper. So always I'm recommending tracing paper, so better to utilize tracing paper for this. First of all, we'll be tracing this triangle. So tracing paper is basically available in examination also. It's allowed to use, so not an issue. You can take your tracing paper or you can request for that one. So this is the coordinate axis which I have also traced. So this is the coordinate axis. To this extent I have traced. Now they are saying triangle A after a rotation of 270 degree clockwise about 4 and 5. 4 and 5 is this point. So clockwise 270 degree. 270 degree clockwise. So this will be clockwise, and up to this one is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Then comes to this one. Hopefully you are understanding. Up to this one is 180 degree, and this will be 270 degree up to this one. So if I'll adjust, this will be 270 degree. So we can draw this one, this point, and this point will be the rotated drawing, which is 270 degree clockwise. If I draw the triangle, this will be the triangle, this one. This is the rotated triangle. This is B part 1. We have done this one, B part 1. Triangle A after rotation 270 degree clockwise about this point. Then they are saying triangle A after an enlargement with scale factor 2 and center is 4 7. So first of all we'll be checking the center, which is 4 7. 4 and 7 is this center of enlargement. So we will be extending the lines, and we can extend the line to this side, which is this one. This is extension, and the other line which we can extend from here is this much. So we can extend this line as well. So these are the two lines which we have extended. If you check from here, this is from this point it is 1 2 units. Now it will be 4 units because it will be like by scale factor 2, this will be multiplied by 2. So 1 2 3 4. So this point will shift over here, and 1 2 3 units, so it will be 6 units. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 units. So up to this one, so our triangle will shift over here, and this will be the other point for the triangle. So we will be joining this point with this. So after enlargement, now new triangle is this one. So if I shade for your better understanding, this is the enlarged triangle which I am shading. So this is done, this one. This is done, this one. So I have done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel Maths TV and press bell icon, and introduce this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.